Hey everyone, Kathy here, and I thought I would do a video for today is Houseplant Appreciation Day. So I thought I'd share with you a view of all my houseplants, and we'll take you on a little tour around the living room and into the kitchen where I have some more. But if you recall, a few months back or 2 months back, I did an unboxing where I received a Hoya Australis and Crimson Queen. Now the Australis is right here. I'll move this out of the way a bit. I put it in leca, so I transferred it from the soil it was in, and I put it in leca, and then I have it going up and around this heart-shaped frame, looking really pretty. And it's doing really well. In fact, it was growing so well recently that I noticed I had a start. Let's see, where is it at? Oh, it's over here. You can kind of see it peeking out right here. But it was like 2 inches long, and I hadn't even noticed it. All of a sudden, here's this 2-inch long piece, and it's really shot up, so it's going around again. And then I have another one. Oh, it's down here. Right, I don't know if you can see it, right here. That's just starting up. So we'll have him winding up and going around the other side here soon. So it's doing really well in leca, and I've moved all my Hoya pretty much in front of this window here to give them more light since it's winter. So I'm hoping it'll kind of spur some more growth. Over here I've got a Hoya Chelsea that I got, I think it was last August, and it was stunted like right here, and then it shot up, and I had 2 leaves here, but then I moved it into the kitchen, and I don't think I did it any favors. So I moved it back out here to the living room by the sun, and I'm hoping we'll start growing again. But it's alive, it's doing good, it doesn't mind being in the leca. So it's doing okay. And then there's my Hoya, what is it? Oh, Crimson Queen. This is one of the little pieces that I had in the plant that came to me in that unboxing. The others I have up on the wall here, and I'll show you in a minute. But it's alive. It's not growing a lot, but it's alive, so we'll leave it there. You know, it's doing okay. This one, sorry for my fingers there. This is a Scindapsus pictus exotica that I purchased just this weekend. And my other one is doing really good and transferred to leca like immediately fine. So I stuck this one in today into leca after buying it on Saturday. So it had a couple days in the house, and then I rinsed the roots off really good and transferred it into leca. So I'm hoping it will do good here on this table. Sorry. But it does have, if we come around to this side, it does have a leaf that's starting out there. So hopefully I didn't shock it too much rinsing the leaves or the roots and moving it to leca. But that's one of my favorite plants right here. I have another one that I'll show you, but my Hoya collection started with this one here, my Hoya carnosa, and when I bought it on the Facebook Marketplace from somebody locally, and it was only like this tall, and it has since grown all the way up to here. And since I moved it in front of the window, it's grown about another 1.5 inches up here at the top. So doing really well and growing nice and tall. And I think when this starts growing out more, I'm just gonna let it do its thing and kind of hang down and see what happens. And then if you'll recall my leca experiment, I had the leca Rebecca, which is this one. And then I had the Mathilde, which I'll show you in the kitchen what happened to her. She didn't do so well in leca. But anyway, this one's not really growing, and I may or may not keep it here. I'm going to leave it here for another couple months, see if it grows And if it doesn't, I may chop it up in and try and make a bunch of them out of it. And just to see. But I mean, it's not like it's not doing anything. I mean, it's got its little aerial roots going on. So who knows? It may do okay. And then here I've got, this is a Home Depot rescue. That's what I call the plants I buy at Home Depot. Anyway, this is a string of tears. And I put it in my little Buddha head planter. So it looks like a Medusa thing going on here. But it's doing okay. I mean, these are all kind of a new experiment for me. These string of plants. And then if we come back over this way, here in Leca, you can see the roots are growing really well. This is my Monstera deliciosa. And let me turn it around here. There's one leaf that has the fenestrations. This leaf is new to me. It grew and opened for me. So it's doing really well in Leca. This was a plant I bought at our local small supermarket, and there's actually 3 plants in when I bought it, and I will show you the other 2 here in a minute, but they're smaller. This one's a large one, and my husband was good enough to drill some holes in the bottom there so I can wash my Leca out like twice a month. So it's good to have the drainage holes there, and then that way you can fill your water up only to that point, which is the rest gets sucked up through capillary action there. Anyway, I like the Leca. The reason I went with Leca is because on occasion we do travel for a couple weeks, and I figure this is a good way, a good medium to have my plants in. That way nobody has to come and water them. If they're already growing in Leca and used to being there for a couple weeks without a care. So that's kind of why I went to Leca. But there's tons of YouTube videos on Leca. So, you know, do some research and maybe you'll like it too. Anyway, we'll move over here to the wall. So let me pause this and we'll get over to the wall. Okay, so here on my wall, I've got, you can see my Crimson Queen here and here. And those were part of that same unboxing video we did last time. So I moved them out onto wall planters, which I purchased these planters on Amazon. And so they have a little net pot and then the water reservoir. So these are in Leca as well. So I've got 2. You can see the really nice variegation. And then here's another one. Look at these white leaves, and this one just a tiny bit of green. Very cool. Also in Leca, I have my Monstera Adansonii. So I took these 2 as cuttings off of another plant, water rooted them, and then planted them in Leca. And I have 2 new leaves up there. I don't know if I can reach here and back here. So it's doing really well. And so that's in Leca. And this one is not in Leca. This is a string of hearts. And it's growing pretty wild. It's in its original tiny little nursery pot up there. But I'm training it to go around this little metal hoop. And it's just kind of going wild down here at the bottom. But it gets a good amount of sunshine. So it seems to like it there. I'm trying to watch where I'm walking here. But this is a south-facing window. So a lot of light comes in here. And anyway, does well here. Over here, I also have, this is, try to get a good shot, my Calissia repens. There goes my clock. Pink Lady, it's also known by. It's not in Leca, it's in soil. So who knows if this will live through one of my vacations, but it's cute and I like it. Over here I've got a bromeliad pup that it came off of a plant that my son sent me. When the major mother plant died back, I kept the larger pup. I had 3 of them, and I sold 2, and I kept the 1. So it's a slow grower, but it's still alive and doing its thing. So I water it about once every couple weeks. Down here I've got one of my African violets, which I always have a violet, but it's doing beautifully. Gorgeous purple flowers, and I water it from below. So I just put water in there and then just let it suck it up. I've got an Alocasia bambino here that it kind of died back on me except for this one leaf. I think it just went through a winter dormancy thing. We'll see if it comes back in the spring. It may not. So let me take you down the road here. Okay, so here I've got another African violet in pink. This is another one of my favorite plants. This is a Syngonium oh my gosh. It's a Syngonium, and I can't remember Wendlandii, something like that. Anyway, beautiful Syngonium, and it's probably doubled in size since I've got it. This is the newest leaf. But really cute plant, and it's in leca as well. Down here I've got a little Hoya leaf starting in leca. These are the other 2 Monstera that came in that other one. So I've got this taller one, and then here I've got a shorter one, and it's just sprouting a new leaf. So that leaf is coming up there in the middle. And then this is my other, oops, this is a little crooked here. This is my other Scindapsus, and it is also getting a new leaf back here, if you can see it right here. But this leaf came up for me. When I originally got this, I put it in leca, and then I let it go a couple weeks. And I thought, oh, I'll take it out of leca just to see how the roots are doing. Well, there was a new leaf that was growing there, and it broke off when I checked the roots. So anyway, both of these new leaves are coming from where that other one broke off. So that's pretty cool that it forgave me and decided to pop out some new leaves. So it's doing really well. So let's see, we'll go into the other living room wall and the hallway now. So here I have a new shelf set up, and I have a string of turtles right here, and my grow lights, just because it's back from the window. I want to give it some extra sunshine. And down here I've got, this is a, oh my gosh, a Peperomia obtusifolia variegata, variegated. Baby rubber tree is what they're also known as. So I got that at Home Depot. That's another rescue plant. It may or may not make it. And then if we come around the corner, I have another setup here by my hall table, which we hung some shelves up, and I put some extra plants over here. And what's on the bottom, I have a, let's see, this is a Ficus Belize rubber plant and a ginseng bonsai. This is a ficus ginseng bonsai, and I've named him Michael Jackson for obvious reasons. Anyway, and I have a grow light under each shelf, so they're going to get some additional light there. And we go up a shelf. I have my string of pearls, and this is in soil. All of these are in soil. I may move this one to leca, I'm not sure. Either that or I'll let it grow up, take cuttings off of it, and start those in leca. But these are in soil for now. This is in soil, my string of pearls. And then over here I've got a heartleaf philodendron. Just a little guy. I have another couple cuttings that are in water in the kitchen. Trying to grow some water roots. But this one I kind of just stuck it in the leca without propagating in water first. Next to that I have, this is a variegated string of hearts, which is in a little bunny planter. Anyway, very cute. Hopefully it'll do well here on my new shelf. And then if I go up one, I have another gorgeous string of turtles. And I'm hoping they do really well here. But they're just adorable. I zoom in on here. Aren't they cute? Just look like literally a bunch of little turtles. So that's it for there. We'll go in the kitchen. Okay, so out here by the kitchen, I've got my orchids, which are, this one is in bloom. And I've got a couple more that are getting ready to bloom. And I just moved those into leca. And then this orchid is still in its bark mixture and it's getting ready to bloom. And then here's the other Monstera adansonii that I'm waiting to root. So they're doing okay there. And then we'll turn around and look at the other wall. So here under these grow lights I have a couple of pothos, and this is a peperomia hope, and they're both under grow lights that are mounted on the wall. So anyway, we'll go back out to the living room here. So I hope you've enjoyed my little house plant tour on National Houseplant Appreciation Day. We'll probably do maybe another update this summer and see how things are growing in the leca. We'll see if I have any new leaves on this big boy. I'm hoping to get some more with the fenestrations that are like on the other side here. Because that's the real Monstera look right there. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well in 2022. And we will catch you on a future video. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year and happy Houseplant Day. Bye for now.